All right, man. It's Sunday, January 6th, 2019. Motion to dismiss from the state of Utah was granted by Judge slash clerk, administrative agency clerk, Mr. Kelly. He said the statute of limitations was up, and since this happened back in 2006, it's been way past jurisdiction limitations. He didn't even address any of my motions. He granted the state a motion to dismiss because it happened more than the allotted 90 days, and he quoted one Utah Supreme Court case. When I get the motion, the judgment, and the order and everything, I'll show it to you guys. He used one Utah Supreme Court case that said anything over 14 months, and he has to follow the Utah Supreme Court. So, never mind my 120 pages of motions opposing bias, motions opposing defendant's motion to dismiss, didn't even address it. My memorandum and my revoking of jurisdiction, it says right there, legal notice to all parties of his revocation of consent. Okay? Didn't even address it. Here's my offer of proof, judicial notice about 42 USC 1983. Didn't even address it. As a matter of fact, the judge told me that he was up till 11 o'clock at night reading my voluminous numerous pages of motions. And I said, well, then you must dismiss this. And he said, well, you know, what I have to do is I'm here today to talk about the motion to dismiss for the state of Utah, and then we're going to talk about your motion to dismiss under 60B, which is set aside the judgment. So he went through the rigmarole, and he said, you know, they filed this on this date, blah, blah, blah. And then he went into procedures and codes. And remember, I told you guys, it's all about Utah Rules of Civil Procedure, or whatever state you're in. That's all it is, man. It's all about their fucking procedures. They don't care about the law. So Judge Keith A. Kelly is a clerk. He is working for the Office of Recovery Services. The district court judges are not judges, only in name. They are fucking clerks, and they're all in contract, and they're all fucking scumbags and liars and thieves. And you know, maybe, I don't know if this is going to get me in trouble. I don't fucking care. These cocksuckers are corrupt, and they're all administrative agents working for the state of Utah. And they're all in contract to steal money for their own benefit. Okay, so now that I got that out of my system. So there are a lot of people out on the internet, and they talk about all different kinds of stuff. And one of the things that I've been looking into is how much money these judges are making and these commissioners. I don't know about the commissioners and magistrates in New York or on the East Coast, man, but even out here in Utah, a commissioner makes $102,000 a year. And the judges make $196,000. So that's one of the things that I'm looking into. The other thing that I'm looking into is I am going to appeal this case. I'm going to pay to get a transcript because that punk didn't even address any of my motions. He dismissed it under 60B and dismissed it because they said that my 1983 was about persons, and they said that the judge and the commissioner are not persons. But he didn't also say, I mean, look at the fucking paperwork. It says State of Utah. State of Utah. That's a corporation. That is a person under 1983. Okay? Michelle Tack is a commissioner. Mark Corris is a judge. Okay, so maybe you throw it out against those two. But the Office of Recovery Services, man, that is a fucking corporation. Okay? So how do you dismiss the whole thing? Because this is why. These two people and this guy are all fucking butt buddies. And this guy is looking out for this guy because he's the Chief Justice and his boss. And this is probably their fuck toy. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to take a break. I'm gonna look into appellate procedure. I'm gonna look at how much it's gonna be. And I don't know if you guys know about this stuff or not, but there's also something else going around that's called secure party. It's where you take possession of this all capitalized name that they're fucking. They have all these administrative codes and procedures, and you know what? None of that shit applies to you. But what they've done is they have constructed a trust. Okay, your all capitalized name is a trust, and it's got a certificate of live birth, and it's got an account number, and I don't understand a whole lot about it, and I'm looking into it. But if you're not in standing, if you're not in the proper standing, they can just fucking run all over you. So I've tried everything, and I just need to take a break. I will let you guys see the paperwork that the court sends me in a week or so, but I'm looking into appellate. But they're all corrupt, man. So I'm kind of like Rick W, man. I'm just getting frustrated right now, and I gotta take a break. I've been doing so much fucking work, and then just to have this punk not even look at any of my stuff, man. I got so much dope. So many dope things, man. I got so many nice, 15-page, just clarifications. Everything's done by motion, judicial notice. Everything looks dope. And this punk didn't even look at them. So, I'll get back to you guys. All right, peace.